Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, what's up, Hello News family? Welcome to another episode of the Can We Talk podcast. I am your host, Janae Tate, and I am the publisher and founder of Hello News. And as you can see, this is a very special edition of our podcast because it's all about jazz in the gardens. You can see the logos, you see the artists on the screen. So you know we got a really, really dope conversation for you today. And I'm so excited to have my guest on. He comes on every year to give us all the details and the mission and all the fun things about jazz in the gardens. And so I'm so happy to have that friend to the podcast, Mayor Rodney Harris. Hey, let's add him to the show.
Hey, Janae, how you doing? It's a pleasure always being on your show. We enjoy what you do in our community and how you always are there for us. So High-Low News has been something that's very important to the city of Miami Gardens, and we appreciate you, definitely.
You trying to make me cry, Mayor Harris?
Go ahead. Go ahead. When it's true, you cry. Go ahead and cry.
Look, I appreciate that love and support. You know, as a homegrown Miami Gardens, Carroll City girl, like this always means so much to me when I can have our leaders on to come, especially talk about such a major global event that's happening in the city of Miami Gardens. And so, you know, we'll get into all the nitty gritty of it. But just in case, Mayor Harris, for someone who's been under a rock, who doesn't know what Jazz in the Gardens is all about, what would you say is that secret special sauce?
Well, I think if they haven't heard about Jazz in the Gardens, they have been under a rock. Jazz in the Gardens is one of the largest music festivals in the country. We've been doing it for the past 17 years. It started out as a music festival in a parking lot in a dirt field, and now it has grown into a major event that brings a lot of revenue, not just to Miami Gardens, but throughout the entire region of South Florida. So it's a major regional event. And we just love the opportunity to show off Miami Gardens when we have the opportunity to do so. With all of the growth and development that's taking place in the city, our music festival turns into one of the best that has ever been put on in the whole country.
Yes, it is. I've been coming. I missed the very first one, but I've been coming since year 2.
You probably was only 12 or about 10 when the first one took place. If that, you might have been 8 or 9. So
you are too kind. I am not that young. I wish I was. You saying that I look that young.
The first event took place, so you don't remember that stuff.
I do. I was actually a freshman in college when the first.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I've been rocking with it.
Was incredible, you know.
Yeah.
Honorable Shirley Gibson, may she rest in peace. She put this event on, and she was the founder and creator of this event. And we always pay homage to her for all the great things that she did as the first mayor of the city of Miami Gardens. And then Oliver Gilbert took that reign over from her, and he's done a great job with that. And now it's my time. It's my turn to stand on the shoulders of those that came before me and be able to present a world-class event like Jazz in the Gardens. So it's always been something special to me. And now I know it's something special to the rest of the world, because we have people from everywhere that comes to our small little city, which is not really that small, but they come into our city and they share a weekend with us, and the residents of this community show them great hospitality. They patronize our businesses. They patronize the city, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, most definitely. And you were standing on the shoulders of giants. Like you said, rest in peace to the great honorable Mayor Shirley Gibson. You know, what she kicked off here in our city is just, you know, amazing and should be studied for future generations to come, because that was not a small feat to incorporate, predominantly Black city. And you've been taking it to that next level and just holding that torch and taking us to, further, places. So I want to give you your flowers as well, Mayor Harris.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, this is our home. This is where we love this place, and we want to make sure that as we progress, that the things that we do are in the best interest of our residents and for the city. The city is always the number one priority. and the city represents our residents. So people said we weren't going to make it this far, but here we are.
Hello. Yes, we are, and we are here. And as we're approaching Jazz in the Gardens, one thing I really, really love this year more. I've always been an R&B neo soul girl. So even before, like I said, I've been coming to this since I was in college, and I remember being like one of the few millennials who were looking forward to it. One thing
Yeah,
I really, really love this year about the lineup is that it's a great infusion for baby boomers, Gen X, even Gen Z, millennials. Like it's something for everybody. And I have the list of the lineups. I want to kind of give people a little bit of that like flavor of what they're going to be expecting. So you got headliners Maxwell, Summer Walker, DeVito, Jasmine Sullivan. You got performances by Kirk Franklin, Babyface, Ball Greasy, that's Hometown, DJ
yeah,
Nasty, Hometown, Kid
yes.
Capri, Lil Kim,
Keep
Jeezy, Rick
going, keep
Ross,
going.
Scarface, Eric and Trina, Hometown, Marsha Ambrosia, October London, one of my new faves, Tamia, Omarion, Eric Bellinger, T.I., Tink, Too Short, DJ Cassidy, Uncle Luke, King of 305,
Yeah.
Wayne Wonder, and more. And so, man, this lineup is just amazing. Mayor Harris, who are you looking forward to seeing this year?
Wow. I'll be a little biased. I'm an Uncle Luke guy, so I want to see my guy, man. I got to see Uncle Luke shake. I ain't gonna say that. I gotta just see Uncle Luke do his thing.
No, you a 305 boy, so I
Yeah,
get it. I totally get it.
And him and I go way back, and I want to see him do his thing. But I'm just excited about the overall lineup because it crosses genres, and this gives everybody an opportunity to find something in this music that they love, that they want to hear, that they want to support, from the young, from the old, from the Middle Ages. You'll have somebody on this lineup will be able to relate to them with music. So that's
Yes.
the great part, and that was the mission for this year, was to reach out across genres and bring in people so it could lure. As we get older, we want to make sure we have, for our younger generation, those young Generation X's or whatever who comes into this community, who are going to be the future of this community, they can have music that they can understand and that they listen to. So that's why we wanted to bring about this kind of a little bit of change from the way it used to be, because we have to take it to that next level in order for it to continue. We have to incorporate artists from all over all genres. So that's what we tried to do this year.
Yes, you did. And something you said about doing something new, which I was really, really excited to hear this news about working with the Black-owned production company, the Black Promoters Collective. Can you tell me what was the intention behind, working with this, and what's the importance and significance of this partnership with?
Well, the Black Promoters Collective is a collection of about 6 top promoters in the country. So we had the opportunity to meet with them. They came down and they were doing a presentation at St. Thomas University, one of the universities in our city, and they presented a check for $1 million to the Ben Crump Law School there.
Wow.
And at that time, I met the founder and CEO, and we talked a little bit, and I asked him, was he familiar with Jazz in the Gardens? And he said, yeah. So we decided to sit down and just talk a little bit and find out what direction they were going in and what direction we were going in. And to be able to find a promoter that has that much, I guess, clout in that field, we thought it only robbery not to try to incorporate them and make them a partner in what we were trying to do.
I think it's really, really amazing. I was reading up on the Black Promoters Collective and seeing how they came together in a time of a need in 2020, especially with the George Floyd, and just seeing how Black businesses were being treated, and a lot of attention was coming onto that. So for them to come together as a collective, and now that working, they're the largest Black promotion company in the country, working with one of the largest Black cities in the country, that just seems like a marriage in heaven for what you guys decided to do.
And this bit nervous. We've done this for 16 years, and we still a little nervous too, but we want to make sure that everything works out well and it runs smoothly. And then hopefully we can have a long-term relationship with BPC. And we're looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. And Jazz in the Gardens is going to be great.
Yes, definitely. And in addition to the big show, we all know about the big show, the 2 day, Saturday and Sunday festival. But Miami Gardens has a lot of amazing auxiliary or pre-events that happen. So can you tell me a little bit more about those and tell
Sure,
people why they need to check those out too?
sure. So we're trying to get to a point where we have a week-long celebration of Jazz in the Gardens, like the Essence Festival does. So that Wednesday night, which is the 6th, or
Yes.
that Wednesday night, the 6th, we're gonna have poetry in the gardens. That's gonna be over in the Nomi Village in North Miami. It's gonna be presented by our chairman of the Miami-Dade Commission, Oliver Gilbert, our former mayor. He's going to present poetry in the garden there. So that's going to be really one of the kickoff events. Then we're going to have on Friday during the luncheon time, we're going to have the Women's Impact Luncheon. And at the Women's Impact Luncheon, Fantasia has agreed to be the spokesperson at that, or the keynote speaker at that Women's Impact Luncheon. And then after the Women's Impact Luncheon, we'll have the opening night party that Friday night. Both the Women's Impact Luncheon and the opening night party is going to be held at Hard Rock Casino and Hotel up in Fort Lauderdale. And so we're partnering with the city of Fort Lauderdale. They're giving support for what we're doing at Jazz in the Gardens because they benefit from it too. So again, this is a regional event, and we appreciate the support that they have given to us. And in return, we're going to have a wonderful time at Hard Rock. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, what else can we say? That's jazz time then. It's time for Jazz in the Gardens. And then, at the music festival, you'll be able to get some of the best foods in the world, some of the most incredible people will be out there to just mix and mingle and have a great time. And you'll see what we do in the city of Miami Gardens. And that's why we always tell people, hey, Miami Gardens is where you want to be. You can work, play, worship, do everything right here in the city of Miami Gardens.
Yes, you can. And I didn't know. I knew the opening night party was coming, but I didn't even check to see where the Women's Impact is. So that's going to be really cool to be over there at the Hard Rock this
year. And you could go on Eventbrite and get your tickets for the opening night party as well as the Women's Impact Luncheon. And of course, we're going to have all those wonderful DJs who DJ Titan and all them guys, man, who do a great job with DJing. And then Fantasia is going to be at the luncheon. She's also performing on Saturday night. So it'll be incredible too. So we're excited about it. We're ready to go. And the week is here. We've been waiting on this week for a long time. And it's a busy week. We finally got it underway. And we're looking to a great relationship with BPC. And we're just ready to go.
Yes. And, before I let you go, Mayor Harris, something for me, especially as being a local news publication, is always for me to highlight local. And I think that's a really big part of Miami Gardens and Jazz in the Gardens with this event. So can you tell me the importance of working with local Black-owned businesses and just local businesses as well with this festival that reaches, 80,000 people, over a weekend? What was the intention behind that as well?
Well, the intention is to ensure that those small businesses here in the city of Miami Gardens have an opportunity to really benefit from an event like that. And we're doing that a lot with some of the events that's taking place in the city of Miami Gardens. We've worked out an agreement that a lot of events that take place at the stadium, they utilize our small businesses, our restaurants and things of that nature. So we want to give them the opportunity to benefit and to reap the rewards of having events like this in our city. That's what it's all about. When people come into your city, they must be able to give back to those that generate revenue, or for those that have the opportunity to have small businesses or just food vendors and all that. So we're gonna have hundreds of, probably a couple of 100 food trucks and stuff out there, like we always do. Food from all over the country, all over the world. We're gonna have vendors that'll be selling their goods and their supplies out there at Jazz in the Gardens. And again, it gives them an opportunity to be a part of and to be included and not excluded. So that's the great part about this thing we call Jazz in the Gardens. It's bigger than just a music festival. It's an event. And we're so excited for it. And then again, people like you and High Low News get this information out to the public, and people come from all over the world, all over the country, and have such a great time when they get here. And then the things that they see that might look negative on television, they say, man, that's not Miami Gardens. That's the city that we were a part of. And so that's what we're selling. We're selling our brand. And our brand is a place where you want to be a part of, you want to be into Miami Gardens. If you're a small business, you want to come into our city and do business, we welcome you. If you're a large business, big corporations, we welcome you into our city with open arms, as long as you make sure you take care of the residents of this community.
I love it. And I think you, even just us being an official Jazz in the Gardens influencer, we've been doing this for probably 6 years now. So just like you said, it's just so many different levels of the community reach that this festival has. So just kudos off to the city of Miami Gardens for that.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you again.
Yeah. Before I let you go, just one last plug. Anything you want to say about the festival that people need to know before you get out of here?
Yeah, as I stated, I don't have any tickets, so don't call me about tickets. But you could go to www.jazzinthegardens.com and pick up tickets. There's still some tickets available, but they're going fast. And this week, I'm sure they're going to sell out because the lineup is incredible. The things that's taking place before Saturday and Sunday will be phenomenal. So go out, get your tickets, be a part of something special. Come to Miami Gardens and enjoy yourself and enjoy Jazz in the Gardens.
Yes, I love it, love it, love it. I'll see you out there, Mayor Harris. Hopefully I can get an exclusive interview, a quick drop from you.
Anytime. You know, anything you need from us, we're here for you. You one of ours. You're a homegrown talent, and we appreciate you. And if it's anything that we could do more for you, just let us know.
I will. Thank you. I appreciate you for taking time to come on the Can We Talk podcast powered by High Low News. You guys make sure you out there March 9th through 10th, Jazz in the Gardens, but also too, the pre-event start March 6th with the Poetry in the Gardens hosted by Chairman Gilbert. We have the Women's Impact Luncheon, and we also have the opening night party. I'll be dropping all of those things on our platform so you guys can get your information on how to get your tickets. Like Mayor Harris said, he does not have any tickets, neither do I by proxy. So y'all got to go buy y'all tickets today.
Go get them.
Yes, go get them before they go. And this is the hottest show in town. I've been hearing so much buzz about how excited people are about this year. So again, congratulations, City of Miami Gardens, for putting on a world-class event for the world to see how we do it here in Miami Gardens, which is first class.
First class. Thank you, Janae. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, y'all saw that was an amazing episode with Mayor Rodney Harris from the beautiful city of Miami Gardens, my hometown. I'm always so grateful that Mayor Harris stops by High Low News to give us all the details and all the information about Jazz in the Gardens and why you should attend. He's standing on the shoulders of greatness. Rest in peace to Mayor Shirley Gibson. Salute to former Mayor Oliver Gilbert, who's now the chairman of that district for Miami-Dade County. And, you know, Mayor Harris is taking that torch and doing amazing things with Jazz in the Gardens, expanding partnerships, working with a Black-owned production company. Man, like, the city of Miami Gardens has it going on, and they always have it going on with Jazz in the Gardens. So I appreciate him for stopping by. And guys, I just wanted to give y'all another rundown of everything that's happening for Jazz in the Gardens weekend, so you guys know what to do. Make your plans. It's still time to get tickets. So I wanted to make sure that I kind of broke that down and put the flyers up for you. So I'm gonna start that with the Poetry in the Gardens event. So we're starting that off with telling you guys about what's happening March 6th. Poetry in the Gardens, hosted by City of Miami Gardens in partnership with Chairman Oliver Gilbert. This has been a event that Chairman Gilbert has done. Even when he was the mayor of Miami Gardens, you can expect food and great poetry sessions and all the things there. That's a great way to kick off the Jazz in the weekend, and it sets that vibe of what to expect from the Black excellence that's going to be coming all week long. And so from there, I heard about this. This is going to be dope too. The Jazz in the Gardens All Black Weekend Kickoff that is hosted by Miami Gardens Councilman Reggie Leon and Big D and Big Cheese with music by DJ Nasty and DJ Tide and DJ Bama. And you're going to have a live performance by Big D and the band. That is, like I said, is powered by Councilman Reggie Leon. So he's getting it grown and sexy, like I said, setting the vibe, setting the stage for Jazz in the Gardens. And then the next day, the women, we always have a great time. This is one of the highlights of the festival. I know some people who can't make it to the festival some years, they'll make it to this Women Impact Luncheon. And so they're doing the Women's Impact Luncheon. This year is going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And our girl, Miss Color Purple, Miss When I See You, girls, come on now. Fantasia is hosting it. It's always a great time, great networking. I always tell, especially entrepreneurs, especially Black women or women of color, anybody, this is a great opportunity to meet a lot of the movers and shakers in just South Florida, not just Miami Gardens, to have a good time. The vendors, the food, everything is always a vibe. The speakers are always on point, and I'm so excited to see what sauce Fantasia is going to bring us this year. So, you guys, we've got the Women's Impact Luncheon Friday morning, and then Friday night, we kicking it off with the opening night party. It's going to be at Dare Nightclub there at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino too. And look, what B. Lee and Alexis Brown, B. Lee from B. Lee Parties and Alexis Brown from Social Exchange, in conjunction with Jazz in the Gardens, that partnership has been a secret sauce, such a great magical partnership. And the reason why I say that is if anybody has been to an opening night party before B. Lee and Alexis took over and started, working with DJ Tight and Bo Easy and CJ Hercules and DJ Nasty, no shame to the people who was before, but it just wasn't giving this. And now it is one of the highlighted events of the whole weekend. Like, I look forward to the opening night party. And this year they got Kid Capri coming to the party. Like, y'all better step it up. I love this for B. Lee Party and Social Exchange and the Black Promoters Collective. Everybody at Miami Gardens, like, y'all doing y'all big one with this one. So that's gonna be a one that's gonna sell out quick too. That sold out last year as well. So y'all gotta make sure y'all get to the opening night party too. And then, of course, they got the main event with the Jazz in the Gardens, March 9th and 10th, this Saturday and Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium. It's hosted by Ricky Smiley. Let me get that again. Let me get these marbles out because Jazz in the Gardens deserves a clear, a clear run through from me. Okay, it is kicking off. Let me start that over again for y'all. It is kicking off March 9th and 10th at Hard Rock Stadium, hosted by the Ricky Smiley with Maxwell, Summer Walker, DeVito, Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia, Babyface, Kirk Franklin, Jeezy, Scarface, DJ Cassidy with the Pass the Mic, featuring Lil Kim, T.I., Too Short, and Uncle Luke. You got Amarion, Tamia, Jaheim. Come on, Jaheim. Marsha Ambrosia, October London, my new fave. Tink, Eric Bellinger, Fields, and a special set by Kid Capri and DJ Nasty with the Welcome to the 305 Crib set featuring Rick Ross, Trick Daddy, Trina, Ball Greasy. And you got Wayne Wonder coming, Major 9, Michael Sterling. Like, look, it's so jam-packed this year. This festival is just going to be, I feel like this one gonna break records. Like, I've been to ones in the past where it was real crazy and it was sold out event. I think this one's gonna break a record, and I think that energy that the Black Promoters Collective is bringing, just the energy that everybody else from the team of Jazz in the Gardens, the City of Miami Gardens is bringing. There's a lot of new people behind the scenes who are moving and making this, event be what it is this year for 2024. Mark my words, record numbers this year, record numbers, and with a lineup like this. Like, how can it not be? Okay. Y'all gotta make sure if you ain't got your tickets already, like, I don't know what you're waiting on, homegirl. I know Miami people, we like to wait till the last minute. Y'all better get them tickets, okay? Because I don't want to see y'all standing at the gate looking through the trying to see what's going on. I'm gonna be in there. And Hello News, we're going to be doing something really cool this year as an influencer. This is gonna be our first time. As y'all see, we got new equipment thanks to our Miami Foundation grant, where we'll be doing interviews on the spot and asking people some really fun questions. And of course, doing our recaps and capturing all the essence of Jazz in the Gardens. So y'all better make sure when y'all see me out there with the mic, come over, come speak to your girl, because we're going to be capturing that story, the essence, the good stuff, the secret sauce, as I keep saying, of what makes Jazz in the Gardens so great. So again, it's all going down March 10th and 9th at Hard Rock Stadium, the big day. But like I said, the pre-event starts March 6th with Poetry in the Gardens, the Women's Impact Luncheon. You got the All Black Affair hosted by Reggie Leon. You got the opening night party. And then also, too, I want to share this with y'all. I just got this tea. Okay, we just got this tea. They have a new titanium level. Like, I knew they had platinum tickets, but who knew they was going Thanos level? They going Avengers level with the titanium, vibranium level. Come on now. Y'all gotta get this package. Look, open bar, food buffet, elevated seating. The Black Promoters Collective, y'all better come through and get us together down here in Miami Gardens. I love it. I love it. Y'all make sure this is a new thing. So you can go to jazzinthegardens.com to get this platinum ticket level. This new thing that they're doing this year, and this is an elevated experience that you can have at the Jazz in the Gardens Music Festival. So yeah, definitely want to let y'all know about that because I just got the tea on that with the new ticket level, and that one seems like a good time. I wish I had a little coin so I could give me a titanium level ticket, but for all you girls that could do it, that's the ticket to get. That is the one to get if you could do that one because that's going to be a nice sexy time. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. This has been our very special Jazz in the Gardens edition of the Can We Talk podcast. As always, I want y'all to follow us on social media. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Share this with a friend. Come on, help us get our likes up. Come on now. We need the help, okay? Go follow us on social media. Go follow us on all the things. Sign up for our email newsletter. Go to hallonewsmiami.com. You could get connected with us there from our email newsletter and social media. And always, thank y'all. I just realized, like not too long ago, this is our 9th year of existence. Like I've been doing this for 9 years. We started like very humble on Facebook as a Facebook-based blog. And in 2018, I took it officially. And in 2019, I went full-time. And just to see how much time has passed to see now where we are with a managing editor and a new local news reporter starting with us, and just our business deals and brand deals that we've been getting and content sharing partnerships that I announced this week on our email newsletter with Only in Dade and MIA and Legacy Magazine and the Corey Love Show. And we have other partnerships that we have to announce. So I just really appreciate y'all from rocking with me from humble beginnings, from posting articles on Facebook to now having a website and a podcast and the email newsletter, and we're on all the social media sites. Like y'all have been a part of this journey with me, and this is my special thank you to y'all. So just as always, thank you to y'all for rocking with us and seeing our growth, and we are only going up from here. I'll see y'all next time. This has been another dope episode. Of course, Jazz in the Gardens is always a fun time for me to report on that and to talk about that and what's going on. So I just appreciate y'all for rocking with us, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.